Hello, Amy and Anita. This is Manny at Pioneer Training. This will be a quick explanation of how to protect cells that have formulas in them. Usually our videos are a bit more polished than this, so I apologize for that, but I wanted to give you a quick explanation of how to do this, and it should only take a few minutes. So I have Excel 2013 open, and I have a little spreadsheet where the shaded cells are the cells that I want to allow people to update. So I need to change these numbers. So I want to give this to somebody else to edit for me. But I don't want them to type in row 9, which has my AutoSum formulas. And I don't want them to type in column F, which has a formula that has an absolute reference in it. If they type in those cells, they're going to wipe out my formulas and mess up my spreadsheet. So I want to let them type in the shaded cells and not anywhere else on the spreadsheet. So I need to explain two things. One is protecting a spreadsheet. Another is locking and unlocking cells. So let me start with protecting the sheet. Notice I'm on the Review tab. Everything we're going to do takes place on the Review tab of the ribbon. So I'm going to click the Protect Sheet button. Notice there is a Protect Workbook button, but that's something else we're not going to talk about in this video. So I'm going to click Protect Sheet, and Excel offers to put a password on this. So I'm going to go ahead and put a password in. The password is secret. It's a secret password. And I can check or uncheck any of the items on this list, but I'm going to leave them. And this basically is what I will allow or not allow users to do. So you may want to look at that a little bit later. So I'm going to click OK. And since I put a password, it's going to ask me to type it again, which I will do. And now the whole spreadsheet is protected. So I can't really type anywhere. If I try to replace January with something else, it gives me this message that says the cell or chart you're trying to change is on a protected sheet. In order to make changes, you have to unprotect it. So I'm going to click OK. So I'm going to go up and click on Protect. And then since I put a password, it asks me to put the password in again. And now it's unprotected, and I can type whatever I want. So I'm going to undo that with Control Z. So what I really want to do is protect the sheet, but leave these cells editable. So before I protect the sheet, I'm going to do one other step. Again, I'm also on the Review tab. I'm going to go up to Allow Users to Edit Ranges. First, I'm going to select the range that I want them to edit. Then I'm going to click the button that says Allow Users to Edit Ranges, and click the New button in this dialog box, which is going to let me define the range I want people to edit. So I'll click New. And since I selected it ahead of time, it already knows the cells that I'm referring to. I could give it a name, but I don't really need to. I'll call it range 1. I could give it a password, but I'm not going to bother with that either. So I'll click OK. And so basically Excel now is saying, okay, when you protect this sheet, users will be able to edit this range, but nothing else. I'm going to click OK. And now I'm going to go up and protect the sheet again. This time I won't bother with the password. I'll just click OK. So now what I want to do is change the January books number from 500,000 to 700,000. I want you to notice that the totals in row 9 and the percentages in column F do update. So I'm going to type in 750,000, press enter, and you notice that the numbers change. But if I click into one of my totals in row 9 and try to type, I get that error message that says it's protected. You have to unprotect the sheet. Same thing with column F. If I try to type there, I get that message. But I can type into my cells and update those. So that's how to protect your formulas. I hope this is helpful, and we should talk further about doing these kinds of videos if you find them useful. Have a good day. Bye-bye.